Hola amigos, ¿cómo están ustedes? Muy bien, espero. I just wanted to take this opportunity to check in with you a little bit as we're wrapping up Capítulo Uno already. Can you believe it? The weeks are clipping by, and now it's time to show what you know through Presentación Uno and through Examen Uno. So I just wanted to remind you to very carefully read the instructions that are provided on Blackboard so that you don't miss a step and so you understand exactly what to do to be successful with both Presentación Uno and with Examen Uno. I also wanted to say that as we're wrapping up this first chapter, hopefully you're starting to feel pretty oriented to the course. You have a sense of the supersite and how that works, using the Blackboard module to know exactly what you have to do every single week. If you click on Learning Modules and open the appropriate week, go right down 1 through however many tasks there are. Do every single one according to directions, and you can't miss a thing. Like I said before, I think it's a great idea to print that out so that you can review it even during your offline time. But that's a big tip for success, and hopefully you're doing well with your time management. I know there's a lot of work to do. There's a lot to be carried out to get 4 credits for Spanish 101, but it is doable, and hopefully if you're keeping up, then you're getting into a routine and a system that works well for you. As you have questions, don't forget that you can click on Submit for Instructor Review within the SuperSite after you complete an activity. That is a great way to have me eyeball your work. Let's say you get a 50 on a SuperSite activity, and that's okay. What's not okay is to not do anything about it. You hit it over to me by clicking on Submit for Instructor Review after you submit it, and then I get that request, and I'll go in and I'll give you feedback, and sometimes I can give you partial credit and say, hey, this is actually fine, or there was a comma weird, or an accent mark, just one little thing that the SuperSite couldn't make that decision about. So please take advantage of Submit for Instructor Review, and if you have questions about that, you can read about it in the syllabus or ask me. Speaking of questions, I also encourage you to take advantage of our class discussion board, the Dudas y Preguntas discussion board, as a place to ask questions. Make sure you have clicked subscribe so that you'll get an email when your peers ask questions and when I answer them. So that's a great way to replace kind of the classroom discussion that we're missing out on by having an online class. Also in the learning module for this week, you'll see that I've left you some regalos, some gifts, some fun songs, and just some novelties in Espanol that I thought you might like to take in. My expectation is not that you're going to understand every word of them, but it's fun to recognize some things and start to make a few connections and just to see all that there is out there in the Spanish-speaking world. There's so much creativity and art and music and great things to take in. So I want you to be exposed to some of that, even though our Spanish is rather limited at the moment. So buena suerte, buena suerte. Good luck as you light into Presentación Uno and Examen Uno. Y nos vemos. Muchas gracias. Chao.